First race entries. On the track for Post Parade, Apex Steelster, the one is owned and trained by Dave Ratchford. Ryan Campbell drives. Two Articulate Barb for owner-trainer Norm Finder. Driver this afternoon is Redmond Doucette. 3 OK Gladiator is owned and trained by Don Kennedy. Gerard Kennedy is in the bike. 4 Libby Beans is owned, trained, and driven by Adam Link. Ankaway 5, Greg Sparling drives for owner-trainer Travis Campbell. 6 Rocky Western is owned by Joe Nearing, trained by Robert Blanchard. Mark Pazzarello is in the bike. 7 Cheyenne Nixon is delayed on parade for owner-trainer driver Tim Gillis. 8 Elm Grove Intrepid is scratched this afternoon. That's the field for the afternoon's first. Kicks off the early daily double. Features tractor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Place show wagering. Post time for the first is at 1 o'clock in just 4 minutes. Now on parade here in the first is the 7 Cheyenne Nixon for owner-trainer driver Tim Gillis. Two minutes to post time to the afternoon's first of 8 here on the final card of racing for 2018 here at Northside. And as we try to go home with a few extra dollars in our pocket wagering here this afternoon, we're going to look for some upset plays here in the first. I've landed on the 2 Articulate Barb for owner-trainer Norm Finder. Redmond Doucette gets the call this afternoon. Redmond has had some good weeks driving here at the Downs since Inverness Raceway closed up for 2018. Won the Drivers' Challenge here last week and has a sparkling 442 average this season. Gets the 2-time winner. Gets an inside post to work with for Articulate Barb. She'll be up close early. She had been racing up as high as the non-winners of 570 a few starts back. So currently at 1830, we like the price. 7-2 on the morning line. Articulate Barb will go for the upset here in the opener. 3 OK Gladiator is currently the favorite and was the second choice on the morning line. Gerard Kennedy for Don Kennedy. A nice summary here for the 7-year-old gelding. 3 wins, 9 seconds, 4 thirds. Last couple of starts at Northside have been good. Third, 2 starts back. And second last week, just beaten a half length. Back in basically the same class, good post, okay Gladiator. We can see why currently that one is the favorite at 360 here with final call for wagering in the first. 6 Rocky Western drops down in class big time for this start, but draws outside. Picks up Mark Pazzarello this afternoon. 2 wins on the season, including a season's best 2 minutes 3/5. Might have to do it from off the pace, and the last 2 starts have shown that hasn't been the best place for Rocky Western to come from, as he was shuffled back due to some poor post draws in his last couple. We do think, though, off the class drop, he currently has a shot and is also a good price at $12.20 here, 5-2 on the morning line. If you're playing the Superfecta, we'll go with the 5 Ankaway, 3-time winner this season from 21 starts and was 3rd last week for Greg Sparling, who drives for owner-trainer Travis Campbell. 2, 3, 6, 5 are top 4 selections here in the opener. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering on race number 1. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 1. First of 8 here on the final afternoon for racing here at Northside for 2018. A field of 7 to open it up in the final card. Apex Sealster on the rail for Ryan Campbell. Articulate Barb, Redmond Doucette. OK Gladiator, Gerard Kennedy. Libby Beans, Adam Link. Ankaway, Greg Sparling. Rocky Western, Mark Pazzarello. Cheyenne Nixon for Tim Gillis. First race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Articulate Barb and OK Gladiator leaving out into the turn. Also from the far outside, Ankaway into the mix in the early going. Apex Sealster is away 4th. Then 5th to Rocky Western. At the inside 6th, we find Cheyenne Nixon. And the early trailer back there 7th is a Libby Bean. So Gerard Kennedy from post 3 put the favorite OK Gladiator on top here in the first. Clear by a couple on the pocket sitting Articulate Barb. Away 3rd is Ankaway. 3 more lengths back 4th to Apex Sealster. 30-2. Opened it up. Rocky Western is underway in the early going there from 5th now. And picking up that cover 6 down at 3/8 is Cheyenne Nixon. Libby Beans trails on the outside from 7th. So off the 3/8 turn to the opening half mile they go next. Chasing OK Gladiator up front. At the inside, 2nd, Articulate Barb. Ankaway stayed in 3rd. So Rocky Western has to go first up and is now advanced to 4th. Cheyenne Nixon on the helmet there, 5th round the turn. Apex Sealster shuffled back at the inside to 6th. And wide 7th is a Libby Beans. Opening half mile of 102-2. OK Gladiator strong up front here for Kennedy, going backstretch bound to 3/4 now. Articulate Barb's got a perfect pocket ride here in the opener. Ankaway at the inside 3rd. Apex Sealster now a bit closer 4th. And then up the inside 5th goes Cheyenne Nixon, 3/4. Coming there, it's still OK Gladiator on the lead in 1:34-1. Articulate Barb just ahead away there 2nd. Ankaway's into the mix 3rd. Apex Sealster wide 4th, and Cheyenne Nixon down at the inside 5th. OK Gladiator trying to close it out here, with Articulate Barb right there 2nd. Ankaway up the inside 3rd. Wide Apex Sealster in the stretch. So it looks like OK Gladiator here in the first goes all the way to win it for Kennedy. 2nd is Articulate Barb. Then it looks like Ankaway for 3rd in 2:06-2. Okay, Gladiators return to the first race. Winner, Circle 7-year-old Big Ellingway Mach 3 from the Jate LaBelle Dam, Aaron K. Owned and trained by Don Kennedy, Frank Phil, Gerard Kennedy in the bike for the win. 4th on the season for OK Gladiator, the Pacers' 16th lifetime victory. To open it up at Northside on Saturday afternoon, OK Gladiator for Gerard Kennedy in the first in 2:06 and 2. First race is official Apex Sealster 5th, Articulate Barb 2nd, OK Gladiator the race winner. Libby Beans was 7th, Ankaway 3rd, Rocky Western 6th, Cheyenne Nixon 4th, and Elm Grove Intrepid was scratched. The fractions were 30 and 2, 102 and 2, 134 and 1, and a mile of 206 and 2 for 3 OK Gladiator. Top down it's 521, 736. 4, then scratched on the bottom. OK Gladiator pays $380, $240, and $210. Articulate Barb $620 and $270. Ankaway $2.50 to show. Quinella in the first, 3-2-2-3 at $8.60. And the 325 Triactor, it pays $94.80. 3257 Superfecta, $1 at $1,115.75. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 1. First of 8 here on the final afternoon for racing here at Northside for 2018. A field of 7 to open it up in the final card. Apex Sealster on the rail for Ryan Campbell. Articulate Barb, Redmond Doucette. OK Gladiator, Gerard Kennedy. Libby Beans, Adam Link. Ankaway, Greg Sparling. Rocky Western, Mark Pezzarello. Cheyenne Nixon for Tim Gillis. First race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Articulate Barb and OK Gladiator leaving out into the turn. Also from the far outside, Ankaway into the mix in the early going. Apex Sealster is away 4th. Then 5th to Rocky Western. At the inside 6th, we find Cheyenne Nixon. And the early trailer back there 7th is a Libby Bean. So Gerard Kennedy from post 3 put the favorite OK Gladiator on top here in the first. Clear by a couple on the pocket sitting Articulate Barb. Away 3rd is Ankaway. 3 more lengths back 4th to Apex Sealster. 30 and 2. Opened it up. Rocky Western is underway in the early going there from 5th now. And picking up that cover 6th down at 3/8 is Cheyenne Nixon. Libby Beans trails on the outside from 7th. So off the 3/8 turn to the opening half mile they go next. Chasing OK Gladiator up front. At the inside, second, Articulate Barb. Ankaway stayed in third. So Rocky Western has to go first up and is now advanced to fourth. Cheyenne Nixon on the helmet there, fifth round the turn. Apex Sealster shuffled back at the inside to sixth. And wide seventh is a Libby Beans. Opening half mile of 102 and 2. Okay, Gladiator strong up front here for Kennedy, going backstretch bound to 3/4 now. Articulate Barb's got a perfect pocket ride here in the opener. Ankaway at the inside third. Apex Sealster now a bit closer fourth. And then up the inside fifth goes Cheyenne Nixon, 3/4. Coming there, it's still Okay Gladiator on the lead in 1:34 and 1. Articulate Barb just ahead away there second. Ankaway's into the mix third. Apex Sealster wide fourth, and Cheyenne Nixon down at the inside fifth. Okay Gladiator trying to close it out here, with Articulate Barb right there second. Ankaway up the inside third. Wide Apex Sealster in the stretch. So it looks like Okay Gladiator here in the first goes all the way to win it for Kennedy. Second is Articulate Barb. Then it looks like Ankaway for third in 2:06 and 2. J&J on second race post parade is owned and trained by Willie Seymour. Harold LeBlanc Jr. does the driving. Two, Sweet Roscoe is owned and trained by Lauren Grant with Greg Sparling. 3, R.E.'s Aiden is owned by Don Beaton at Adam Pond. Don Beaton does the training. Rodney Gillis drives. 4, I'm a Some Bunny is owned, trained, and driven by Kevin Bailey. 5, Cowboy Gilles, John Willie Beaton drives for owner Jeff Lynch and trainer Tom Lynch. 6, Logan's Wish rounds out the field for owner John McDonald, trained by Kevin Bailey. Gerard Kennedy this afternoon is in the sulky. Second race features Triactor Exactor Superfecta along with Win Place Show. Wagering with post time for the second at 1:18 in 4 minutes. Three minutes to post time to the afternoon's second race. And at 5-2 on the morning line, 5:50 on the tote board. 3, R.E.'s Aiden, our top selection here. 9-time winner on the season, including a win here last week at Northside in 2 minutes and 4/5 by a couple of lengths for Rodney Gillis and owners Don Beaton and Adam Pond. R.E.'s Aiden's put together a excellent campaign. 19 top 3 finishes from 33 starts, over 6,600 in earnings. And off of that trip last week, we want, like R.E.'s Aiden, to get the job done here in the second. J&J off the rail for second, has 7 seconds, 9 thirds this season. Now 13-year-old gelding by Ram Baron has hit the board 17 times from 28 starts. Solid veteran campaigner, draws inside today. Should be able to work out maybe the 2-hole ride on Saturday afternoon at Northside, and that could put him into the mix here for possibly a trip to the winner's circle, and definitely a shot for second in the second. For third, 4, I'm a Some Bunny. 6 wins on the season for the 7-year-old mare for owner, trainer, driver Kevin Bailey, and was a winner last week here on the off track. Does her best racing up front. We'll see if she can make the front here today from post 4. If she does, she could be a major danger. She's currently 1970 on the tote board and just dropped to 1170 off 3-1 on the morning line. If you're playing the Superfecta, we'll go to the 5 count as possible if John Willie Beaton can get him well situated, certainly has a chance to hit the ticket. So I'm going 3, 1, 4, 5 for their top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 2. And on the final card of racing here at Northside Downs, 3 birthday greetings to send out this afternoon. Lots of candles to blow out tonight. Joe Garib up here in the judges' stand celebrating a birthday. Deborah Rankin upstairs here in the booth with us celebrating a birthday. And Raylene Lewis, I would imagine on the grounds of the Downs today. And if not, Raylene, we send out you birthday wishes as well. 3 birthdays wishes from all of your family and friends here at Northside on the final card of racing for 2018. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the second. Second race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. Rail out J&J Harold LeBlanc Jr. Sweet Sweet Roscoe Greg Sparling. R.E.'s Aiden Rodney Gillis. I'm a Some Bunny Kevin Bailey. Cowboys Jill John Willie Beaton. And Logan's Wish for Gerard Kennedy. Second race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Sweet Sweet Roscoe. First one away, leaving out into the turn. R.E.'s Aiden driving up on the outside second. From the rail, J&J's away third. I'm a Somebody at the inside, looks at it fourth. 3 more lengths back, fifth at the inside to Logan's Wish. The early trailer from back there in sixth is Cowboy Gilles. The longest shot on the board in the second. Sweet Roscoe calls the shots in line to Greg Sperling. R.E.'s Aiden, the post-time favorites, got a 2-hole ride. J&J away third, 29 and 1's a big opener here on the off track. And R.E.'s Aiden looks to come out of the pocket at 3/8 aggressively to challenge Sweet Roscoe around the turn. J&J's going to look to pick up that cover third. I'm a Somebody fourth. At the inside fifth is Logan's Wish. And underway but trailing back there sixth is Cowboy Gilles. So the hook up here at the half. Sweet Roscoe at the inside. R.E.'s Aiden looking him in the eye on the outside. J&J second over there third. 1 minute. 1/5, big time opening half mile put up by Sweet Roscoe down at 5/8. Now R.E.'s Aiden on to challenge again on the outside second. J&J well spotted there third. I'm a Somebody looks to get off the cones from fourth. Cowboy Gilles wide fifth. And Logan's Wish trails sixth. New leader at 3/4. R.E.'s Aiden takes it away from Sweet Roscoe. Now J&J on the outside second. Then Sweet Roscoe third. I'm a Somebody fourth. 1:31 and 2 for 3/4. R.E.'s Aiden the leader. J&J cutting into that lead now second. I'm a Somebody wide third. 1/8 of a mile left to go. R.E.'s Aiden into the stretch, clear by 3. J&J down the center. Then I'm a Somebody. Cowboy Gilles. R.E.'s Aiden comfortably on the line for Rodney Gillis. J&J second. I'm a Somebody finished third, and they're home in 2:03 and 4. R.E.'s Aiden's back in the second race. Winner, Circle 6-year-old Bay Going by Force of Life from the Cam-tastic Dam Kona Queen. For owners, Don Beaton, Port Hood, Adam Bond, Fort McMurray. Don does the training. Rodney Gillis in the bike for the win. R.E.'s Aiden now has 10 victories on the season here in 2018, 27 a lifetime. Back-to-back here at Northside in the final 2 weeks, 2:03 and 4. R.E.'s Aiden for Rodney Gillis in the second. Second race is official. J&J finished second. Sweet Roscoe was fifth. R.E.'s Aiden the race winner. I'm a Somebody third. Cowboy Gilles fourth. Logan's Wish finished sixth. The fractions were 29 and 1, a minute and 1/5, 1:31 and 1, and a mile of 2:03 and 4 for 3 R.E.'s Aiden. From the top down, your card should read 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, and then 6 on the bottom. R.E.'s Aiden returns 390, 380, and 210. J&J 530 and 210. And I'm a Somebody $2.10 to show. Afternoon's early daily double was 3-3. It returned $8.80. Second race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. Rail out J&J Harold LeBlanc Jr. Sweet Sweet Roscoe Greg Sparling. R.E.'s Aiden Rodney Gillis. I'm a Somebody Kevin Bailey. Cowboy Gilles John Willie Beaton. And Logan's Wish for Gerard Kennedy. Second race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Sweet Sweet Roscoe. First one away, leaving out into the turn. R.E.'s Aiden driving up on the outside second. From the rail, J&J's away third. I'm a Somebody at the inside, looks at it fourth. 3 more lengths back, fifth at the inside to Logan's Wish. The early trailer from back there in sixth is Cowboy Gilles. The longest shot on the board in the second. Sweet, Sweet Roscoe calls the shots in line to Greg Sparling. R.E.'s Aiden, the post-time favorite's got a 2-hole ride. J&J away third, 29 and 1's a big opener here on the off track. And R.E.'s Aiden looks to come out of the pocket at 3/8 aggressively to challenge Sweet, Sweet Roscoe around the turn. J&J's going to look to pick up that cover third. I'm a Somebody fourth. At the inside fifth is Logan's Wish. And underway but trailing back there sixth is Cowboy Gilles. So the hook up here at the half. Sweet, Sweet Roscoe at the inside. R.E.'s Aiden looking him in the eye on the outside. J&J second over there third. 1 minute. 1/5, big time opening half mile put up by Sweet Roscoe down at 5/8. Now R.E.'s Aiden on to challenge again on the outside second. J&J well spotted there third. I'm a Somebody looks to get off the cones from fourth. Cowboy Gilles wide fifth. And Logan's Wish trails sixth. New leader at 3/4. R.E.'s Aiden takes it away from Sweet Sweet Roscoe. Now J&J on the outside second. Then Sweet Sweet Roscoe third. I'm a Somebody fourth. 1:31 and 2 for 3/4. R.E.'s Aiden the leader. J&J cutting into that lead now second. I'm a Somebody wide third. 1/8 of a mile left to go. R.E.'s Aiden into the stretch, clear by 3. J&J down the center. Then I'm a Somebody. Cowboy Gilles. R.E.'s Aiden comfortably on the line for Rodney Gillis. J&J second. I'm a Somebody finished third, and they're home in 2:03 and 4. The Fascinator on third race post parade is owned, trained, and driven by Jack Ellsworth. Two Eastern Eden is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell with Adam Link. 3 TM Delta Force is scratched. 4 Eastview Dexter is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell. Mark Pazzarello drives. 5 Rita's Example, Gerard Kennedy in the bike. 4 owner trainer Danny Morrison. 6 Misfit is owned, trained, and driven by Richie Barlock. 7 Pat's Pride rounds out the field for owner trainer Lauren Grant and driver Greg Sperling. That's field for the afternoon's third. Features tractor Quinella Superfecta along with Win Play Show Wagering with post time at 1:37 in just 4 minutes. Final call at the windows here for race number 3. Currently the favorite on the top board, our top choice. 5-2 on the morning line is the 4, Eastview Dexter for owner-trainer Brian O'Donnell. Mark Pazzarello drives the 3-time winner, who drops way down in class here for this start. And in a short field of 6, we think he's the class of the field. Despite off of a 6th and 7th place finish, should find it much easier going here in the afternoon's 3rd race. For 2nd, I'll go to the 5, Rita's Example. 5th last week, but did all the work up front. Drops down again in class, though, for this start, and should be competitive in here. For 3rd, I'll go to the 7, Pat's Pride, a winner last week. Moves up in class slightly here today. Should be able to get away well spotted behind the 1, the Fascinator. We'll use Pat's Pride in the triactor. Superfecta players will go to the 1, the Fascinator. 4-1 on the morning line for Jack Ellsworth. I'm going 4, 5, 7, 1. Starters called the horses. It's post time for race number 3. Third race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Scratched into a field of 6 here to contest the 3rd. From the rail out, the Fascinator and Jack Ellsworth. Eastern Eden, Adam Link. Eastview Dexter, Mark Pazzarello. Rita's Example, Gerard Kennedy. Misfit, Richie Barlock. And Pat's Pride for Greg Sparley. 3rd race, top of the stretch. Here. And there they go off and pacing. It's Eastview Dexter getting the first call, leaving out into the turn. Rita's Example on the outside, driving up there 2nd. Away 3rd, down at the inside is Eastern Eden. Then 4th to Misfit. The Fascinator got away 5th, and Pat's Pride can see them all from back there in 6th. So they'll go to the opening quarter, and the house time fade. Example left well and gets rewarded with a 2-hole ride at the inside 3rd past the quarter is Eastern Eden. That opening quarter's up in 29 4/5. Misfit looks at it 4th. Round the turn 5th, the Fascinator, and Pat's Pride continues to trail back there 6th. No early movement here in the 3rd. They're single file marching towards that opening half mile. That's because the post time favorites on the engine. Eastview Dexter looking for a well-rated 2nd quarter breather here in line to Pazzarello. Rita's Example's going to draft along in the pocket all the way there 2nd. Eastern Eden staying in 3rd. Misfit at the inside 4th through a 1:02.2 opening half mile. The Fascinator's been brought to the outside 5th, and Pat's Pride continues to trail back there in 6th. So they go next to 3 quarters. Up front, it continues to be Eastview Dexter over Rita's Example. Now Eastern Eden at a 3rd, and on to challenge Misfit at the inside 4th. The Fascinator gaps the cover 5th, and Pat's Pride still continues to trail back there 6th. 3 quarters to Eastview Dexter in 1:34.2. Rita's Example had a perfect pocket ride, and Kennedy might be ready to flip the switch with the mare turning for home now. Then Eastern Eden back to 3rd. The Fascinator wide 4th. Into the stretch, though, Eastview Dexter looking to repel the challenge from Rita's Example. Then Eastern Eden at the inside 3rd. Eastview Dexter comfortably wins it by 4. Rita's Example stayed for 2nd. Eastern Eden up the inside finishes 3rd. 2:06.1. Third race of the afternoon's the Campbell Family Memorial Pace for 2018. Hardigan Campbell was born into Waterford and had love of horses his entire life. He would be found with his two older brothers, John, Alec, and Ewan. Any place there was a horse. He purchased his first, the name of MC Council, back in 1959. Hardigan drove all over the Maritimes throughout his career, including the old Cape Breton Turf Club in Tartan Downs, Northside Downs, Inverness, Port Hood, Charlottetown, Summerside, and way back in the day out in Scotchtown at Brown's Raceway. He was inducted into the Horseman's Hall of Fame in 2004, and besides MC Council was owner of such horses as Arabian Night, Dr. W.A., Midnight Sun, Mighty Raymore, Kenton Sealster, MD Jamie, Country Buddy, and many more. His more recent being the proud moments he had racing Lone Star Hot Stuff and Presidential Rage, who was 2013 Horse of the Year. Hardigan went out a winner. Hardigan and his wife Georgie's love of horses was shared with his entire family, including his children Mabel, Donnie, Bobby and Kathy, Colleen, Dave Kelly, and Darlene and Roddy Hurley. Hardigan was rarely seen without his sidekicks, his son Bobby and grandsons Ryan and Tyler Campbell, along with David and Colin Kelly, Colton, and granddaughter Taylor Hurley. Hardigan and his wife Georgie have kept their family up close and personal to what meant so much to him. Hardigan's biggest accomplishment in life, both on and off the track, was his family, a true family man. And Colleen Campbell Kelly was an avid lover of harness racing, involved in harness racing from a very young age, helping her father Hardigan paddock horses, purchased her very first horse with her husband Dave named Farmore, her two favorites being Mr. 8-Ball and Basin View Lisa. You would find Colleen every race day at the fence near her parents, watching her husband Dave and two boys, David and Colin, and we'd be very proud to see how successful they become in the industry. Today we celebrate and honor the lifetime of memories that the Campbell family have given us in the racing industry. We miss you dearly. And members of the Campbell family, trackside with the cooler presentation for Eastview Dexter in the third, the 6-year-old Big Gelding by Electric Stena. From the Western Success, Damn Handful of Success, owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell in the Waterford. Mark Pezzarello in the bike for the win. Fourth on the season here for Eastview Dexter, the Pacers' 14th lifetime victory. 206-1 in the Campbell Family Memorial. Eastview Dexter for Mark Pezzarello in the third. Third race official, the Fascinator finished fifth. Eastern Eden was third. TM Delta Force scratched. Eastview Dexter the winner. Rita's Example was second. Misfit sixth. Pat's Pride finished fourth. Fractions were 29-4, 102-2, 134-2, a mile of 206-1 for 4 Eastview Dexter. Top down 5-3 scratch, 1-2-6-4 on the bottom. Eastview Dexter pays $360, $250, and $210. Rita's Example at $360 and $250, and Eastern Eden $5.10 to show. Quinella in the afternoon's third, 4.554 at $16.20. The 4.52 Triactor paid $44, and a $1 Superfecta 4.527 at $85.05. Afternoon's fourth is up next. Post time is in 8 minutes. Third race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Scratched into a field of 6 here to contest the third. From the rail out, the Fascinator and Jack Ellsworth. Eastern Eden, Adam Link. Eastview Dexter, Mark Pezzarello. Rita's Example, Gerard Kennedy. Misfit, Richie Barlock. And Pat's Pride for Greg Sparley. Third race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. It's Eastview Dexter getting the first call, leaving out into the turn. Rita's Example on the outside, driving up there second. Away third, down at the inside is Eastern Eden. Then fourth to Misfit. The Fascinator got away fifth, and Pat's Pride can see them all from back there in 6th. So we'll go to the opening quarter, and the heavy post-time favorite Eastview Dexter made the front easily in line to Mark Pazzarello. Rita's Example left well and gets rewarded with a 2-hole ride at the inside third past the quarter is Eastern Eden. That opening quarter's up in 29 4/5. Misfit looks at it 4th. Round the turn 5th, the Fascinator, and Pat's Pride continues to trail back there 6th. No early movement here in the third. They're single file marching towards that opening half mile. That's because the post-time favorite's on the engine. Eastview Dexter looking for a well-rated second quarter breather here in line to Pazzarello. Rita's Example's going to draft along in the pocket all the way there second. Eastern Eden staying in third. Misfit at the inside 4th through a 1:02.2 opening half mile. The Fascinator's been brought to the outside 5th, and Pat's Pride continues to trail back there in 6th. So they go next to 3 quarters. Up front, it continues to be Eastview Dexter over Rita's Example. Now Eastern Eden at a third, and on to challenge. Misfit at the inside 4th. The Fascinator gaps the cover 5th, and Pat's Pride still continues to trail back there 6th. 3 quarters to Eastview Dexter in 1:34.2. Rita's Example had a perfect pocket ride, and Kennedy might be ready to flip the switch with the mare turning for home now. Then Eastern Eden back to third. The Fascinator wide 4th. Into the stretch, so Eastview Dexter looking to repel the challenge from Rita's Example. Then Eastern Eden at the inside third. Eastview Dexter comfortably wins it by 4. Rita's Example stayed for second. Eastern Eden up the inside finishes third, 2:06.1. Entries for the afternoon's 4th race, making their way to the track for Post Parade. Hot Rock Star, the one, is owned, trained, and driven by Roddy Gillis. Two, Pictonian Fancy Pass is owned and trained by Steve Lewis. Jerry Snow drives. Three, Putnam's Power is owned and trained by Willie Seymour with Harold LeBlanc Jr. 4, Brother John is owned by Randy and Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween and Wayne Hardy. Lee Collins trains with Randy Ghetto. 5, Tiger Town is owned and trained by Malcolm McCacken. Lewis McDonnell's in the bike. 6, AB's Future for the G.G. Stone and Max stable. Bernie McDonald trains. Alec McDonald drives. 7, Saftic Sealster is owned and trained by Don Beaton. Rodney Gillis will do the driving. That's the field for the afternoon's 4th. Triactor, Exactor, Superfecta, along with Win Play Show Wagering, with post time at 1:54 in just 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your final call for wagering here on the afternoon's fourth, down to 1 minute to post time, less than 1 to go. And a very competitive group of 7 here to contest the afternoon's fourth race. I've landed on the 3, Putnam's Power, as my top choice. Again, looking for a bit of a price here this afternoon. 3 to 1 on the morning line. Currently $20.50 and dropping just as we speak. The 10-year-old gelding, 5 wins from 28 starts this season for owner-trainer Willie Seymour. Harold LeBlanc Jr. back in the bike. Pacers off a 3rd in the Governor's Cup Consolation last week. Has a good post to work with here today and has been very competitive in his last 7 starts with a win and 3/3, his worst being a 5th place finish 2 starts back. We'll use him on top for second for Brother John. The early gate speed has come in handy here. Lots of 1s early in the miles in his last 7 starts, and has 1 win, but has been hanging around to round out exactors and triactors along with superfectas. 6 wins from 24 starts for Randy, Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween, and Wayne Hardy. Randy in the bike this afternoon for trainer Lee Collins. For third, 5, Tiger Town. 3 starts here at Northside have been good ones, with a win in 2 seconds. Has had to do it from off the pace and may have to do it from there as well, but that hasn't been a problem in his last couple. 5th and 6th at the half, and has rallied to almost win. 2nd last week to modern best, and 18 top 3 finishes from 29 starts. Tiger Town certainly in the mix from post 5 this afternoon for Malcolm McCacken and driver Lewis McDonnell. For superfecta players, she's going to go to the outside. Post 6, AB's Future. Currently the longest shot on the tote board for Alec McDonald and the GG Stone and Max stable. Has hit the board in his last 4, including a win 2nd and 3rd here at Northside. Has done it all off the front end, so we'll have to see if he can possibly rally from off the pace here. But AB's Future has 6 wins on the season, including a season's best 158 and 3. It's a wide open 4th. The tote board kind of reflects that. Brother John taking most of the money at $3.90, but you could make a case for a lot of them here in the afternoon's 4th. So I'm going 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck with your selections. Final call for wagering here on race number 4. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Field field of 7 to contest the afternoon's 4th rail out. Hot Rock Star and Roddy Gillis. Pictonian Fancy Pass, Jerry Snow. Putnam's Power, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. Tiger Town, Lewis McDonnell. AB's Future, Alec McDonald. Saftic Sealster for Rodney Gillis. 4th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. 4 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn, but they can't beat Brother John off the gate, who crosses over early for Randy Ghetto to lead it. At the inside second is a Hot Rock Star. Away third, Pictonian Fancy Pass. Then 4th on the outside is Putnam's Power. Saftic Sealster, no hole to be found early there from 5th. Then 6th to Tiger Town, and the early trailer back there in 7th is AB's Future. So Randy Ghetto in the front, stepping Brother John. They're clear by 3 at the quarter on the final afternoon. How about 28 and 4? Open it up. Putnam's Power. Ooh, it's a chilly November to get a Regent Street parking ticket, but it's been issued here in the 4th round the turn. Hot Rock Star tries to fill the pocket 3rd, and now Putnam's Power. Ooh, they're going to let him off the hook. He gets the pocket ride now 2nd. Hot Rock Star's off the cones and on to challenge 3rd. Out 4th goes Tiger Town. Pictonian Fancy Pass at the inside 5th. AB's Future underway 6th, and Saftic Sealster trails at the inside 7th. 59 and 4. Brother John, an opening half mile there to be reckoned with, leads it down at 5/8. Putnam's Power got a gift and now sits 2nd. Hot Rock Star came off the cones as a stalled 3rd. Pictonian Fancy Pass up the inside 4th. 3 wide, Tiger Town 5th. Then Saftic Sealster and AB's Future trails on the outside 3/4. Brother John clear by 3 in 1:31 and 1. Putnam's Power cannot cut into the lead. Pictonian Fancy Pass had a ground-saving trip. Snow angles him out 3rd. Then 4th to Saftic Sealster. Brother John into the stretch, trying to close it out. Pictonian Fancy Pass, the only one with a shot now. Brother John, Pictonian Fancy Pass, Brother John, all the way for Ghetto, wins it by 4. Pictonian Fancy Pass 2nd. Putnam's Power finishes 3rd, 2-0, 2-2. Brother John's back in the fourth race winner circle, 8-year-old. Brown gelding by Stonebridge Regals for the Cambest Dam Pine Barons for co-owners Randy and Bradley Ghetto. Susan McSween and Wayne Hardy. Lee Collins does the training. Randy Ghetto does the driving. 7th win for Brother John here in 2018. The pacer now has 36 lifetime victories. Wire to wire in the 4th. Ghetto and Brother John prevail in 202 and 2. Fourth official, Hot Rock Star was 7th. Pictonian Fancy Pass 2nd. Putnam's Power 3rd. Brother John was the race winner. Tiger Town 5th. AB's Future 6th. Saftic Sealster finished 4th. 28 and 4, 59 and 4, 131 and 1, 202 and 2 for Brother John. Top down at 7, 2, 3, 1, 5, 6, then 4 on the bottom. Brother John at 370, 250. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Field of 7 to contest the afternoon's fourth rail out. Hot Rock Star and Roddy Gillis. Pictonian Fancy Pass, Jerry Snow. Putnam's Power, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. Tiger Town, Lewis McDonnell. AB's Future, Alec McDonald. Saftic Sealster for Rodney Gillis. Fourth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. 4 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn, but they can't beat Brother John off the gate, who crosses over early for Randy Ghetto to lead it. At the inside second is a Hot Rock Star. Away third, Pictonian Fancy Pass. Then fourth, on the outside is Putnam's Power. Saftic Sealster, no hole to be found early there from 5th. Then 6th to Tiger Town, and the early trailer back there in 7th is AB's Future. So Randy Ghetto in the front stepping. Brother John, they're clear by 3 at the quarter on the final afternoon. How about 28 and 4 open it up. Putnam's Power. Ooh, it's a chilly November to get a Regent Street parking ticket, but it's been issued here in the 4th round the turn. Hot Rock Star tries to fill the pocket 3rd, and now Putnam's Power. Ooh, they're going to let him off the hook. He gets the pocket ride now 2nd. Hot Rock Star's off the cones and on to challenge 3rd. Out 4th goes Tiger Town. Pictonian Fancy Pass at the inside 5th. AB's Future underway 6th, and Saftic Sealster trails at the inside 7th, 59 and 4. Brother John, an opening half mile there to be reckoned with, leads it down at 5/8. Putnam's Power got a gift and now sits 2nd. Hot Rock Star came off the cones as a stalled 3rd. Pictonian Fancy Pass up the inside 4th. 3 wide, Tiger Town 5th. Then Saftic Sealster. And AB's Future trails on the outside, 3/4. Brother John clear by 3 in 1:31 and 1. Putnam's Power cannot cut into the lead. Pictonian Fancy Pass had a ground-saving trip. Snow angles him out 3rd. Then 4th to Saftic Sealster. Brother John into the stretch, trying to close it out. Pictonian Fancy Pass, the only one with a shot now. Brother John, Pictonian Fancy Pass, Brother John, all the way for Ghetto, wins it by 4. Pictonian Fancy Pass 2nd. Putnam's Power finishes 3rd, 202 and 2. Pictonians Cyrus on fifth race post parade for Charlie O'Coin and James Hogan. Charlie O'Coin trains. Mark Pazzarello will do the driving. Private Practice 2 is owned by Jerry Snow and Henry Pasquata. Jerry Snow training and driving. Three, Fleetwood Cam is owned by Ashley Crane, trained by Jake Jacobs with Ryan Campbell. 4, Private Paradise is owned by Arden Mofford Sr. Lee Collins does the training. Redmond Doucette this afternoon will drive. Waterside Lucky 5. Kerry Romeo in the bike for trainer Ian McNeil, who co-owns with Joseph and Bernie McNeil. Dinger 3-6 is owned and trained by Ralph Smith with John Willie Beat. American Blue Chip 7 is owned by Joe Nearing, trained by Robert Blanchard. Joe Poirier will do the driving. 8, Pictonian Speed rounds out the field for Paul Barkhouse and Ashley Crane. Jake Jacobs trains. Gerard Kennedy will do the driving. That's the field for the afternoon's 5th. Triactor Quinella Superfecta win place show wagering. The post time at 2:13 in just 3 minutes. Just a couple of minutes of post time to the afternoon's 5th race, and a full field of 8 going to gate here in the 5th. And once again, a competitive group. Currently, favorites on the tote board are 1 Pictonian Cyrus and 3 Fleetwood Cam, both at $7 even. And we have gone to the rail here. The 1 Pictonian Cyrus is our top choice. Mark Pazzarello for Charlie O'Coin and James Hogan. 4-time winner this season, including a season's best 159, 18 lifetime wins. Back pretty much in the same class as last week, and was parked the entire way, finished second, just beaten by a head, and charred race time in 2:05 and won on the off track. Today draws the rail, so off of a good performance last week, and with the rail, we'll look to Pictonian Cyrus here to come out on top in the 5th. 3 Fleetwood Cam at 4-1. Ryan Campbell back in the bike for Ashley Crane and trainer Jake Jacobs. This one rallied from off the pace last week. 6th in the early going, finished second, just beaten 3/4 of a length. Could be up closer in the mile today, and has a history of being a good closing kick on 3 Fleetwood Cam. 6 seconds, 6/3. A little camera shy with just 1 win from 22 starts. We'll use Fleetwood Cam in the runner-up spot. For 3rd, Waterside Lucky at 7-2 on the morning line. Kerry Romeo in the bike for Joseph Bernie and Ian McNeil. The veteran mare, now 12, has 4 wins already this season, and 2 starts back, was second, just beating 1/4 of a length, the non-winners of 8:01. So a little bit of a class drop here today for the veteran mare. She's got 65 lifetime wins. Probably have to rally from off the pace, but has some good closing quarters here in the last few weeks compared to others in this group. If you're playing the Superfecta, 2 Private Practice would be one to throw in the mix. The 10-year-old gelding has hit the board in 11 of 26 and has been hanging around with some 3rds, 4ths in his last few, and draws inside here today for Jerry Snow and Henry Pasquata. 1, 3, 5, 2 are my top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on race number 5. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 5th. Fifth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Field of 8 on gate to contest the 5th from the rail out. Pictonian, Cyrus, and Mark Pazzarello. Private Practice, Jerry Snow. Fleetwood Cam, Ryan Campbell. Private Paradise, Redmond Doucette. Waterside Lucky, Kerry Romeo. Dinger 3, John Willie Beaton. American Blue Chip, Joe Poirier. And Pictonian Speed for Gerard Kennedy. 5th race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Fleetwood Cam down the center. First one out into the turn. Pictonians. Cyrus away second. At the inside third is Private Practice. Wide fourth to Private Paradise. Then 5th. Now at the inside, American Blue Chip, followed up by Pictonian Speed. And the early trailers at the back are Waterside Lucky and Dinger 3. Pictonians, Cyrus out of the pocket here for Mark Pazzarello and on to take over Fleetwood Cam at the opening quarter. Private Practice away third. American Blue Chip up close fourth. 30 and 4 was the opening split. Gapping there, 5th to Pictonian Speed. Then round the turn 6th is Private Paradise. Waterside Lucky looks at it 7th, and Dinger 3 continues to trail back there in 8th. So Pictonian Cyrus enjoys a 3-length lead off the turn single file towards the opening half mile. Fleetwood Cam now the pocket sitter there second. Private Practice, no movement yet from third, but checking it out. American Blue Chip now first to move from 4th. Pictonian Speed to the outer flow 5th. So Private Practice is going to shoot the Private Paradise, shoots the gap at the inside 6th. Then Waterside Lucky, and at the back trailing is Dinger 3. 102 and 4 for an opening half mile as they go next to 3/4. Pictonian Cyrus the leader. Fleetwood Cam the pocket sitter. There goes Private Practice now. First up on the outside third. American Blue Chip tries to catch the cover 4th. Nowhere to go 5th at the inside for Private Paradise. 3 high 6th Waterside Lucky. Then Pictonian Speed and trailing Dinger 3. 3/4 and 1. 35 flat. Private Practice looks to take it away from Pictonian Cyrus. Fleetwood Cam on the outside and looking for a way out. Private Paradise down the center, turning for home though. Jerry Snow strikes the front with Private Practice. Fleetwood Cam, Private Paradise down the center. Private Practice gets it done here in the 5th on the line over Private Paradise. And Fleetwood Cam finishes third, 206 and 3. Following can go to the pari-mutuel area to collect prizes this afternoon here at the Downs. Gary Chislett, Lloyd McLeod, Keegan Martell, Dave Gillis, and Jerry Thompson. Private Paradise back in the 5th race. Winner circle 10-year-old gown gelding by Cam Lux from the Abercrombie Dam, Forbidden Love. For owners Jerry Snow and Henry Paswada, Jerry Snow training and driving. 4th win on the season for Private Practice. The Pacers 37th lifetime victory. 206 and 3. Private Practice and Jerry Snow in the 5th.